After leaving Guns N' Roses in 1991, Izzy Stradlin chose to step away from the public eye and live a quieter life. Despite this, he remained musically productive, releasing several solo albums and a number of digital singles. In 2012, Stradlin briefly reunited with Guns N' Roses for a few concerts in London and Las Vegas. However, he declined to join the band's 2016 reunion tour due to disagreements over profit sharing. From his childhood in Lafayette, Indiana, to becoming one of the most influential guitarists in rock, Izzy Stradlin's journey is a story of musical freedom and integrity. With his simple yet powerful guitar playing and burning passion for music, Izzy helped shape the sound of Guns N' Roses. Though he chose to step away from the limelight after reaching the peak of fame, his dedication to music has remained unshaken. His exploration of solo projects and his humble demeanor have only solidified his status as a true hard rock legend. Let's dive deeper into the story of the man behind the simplicity. Early life. Jeffrey Dean Isbell, better known by his stage name Izzy Stradlin, was born on April 8, 1962 in Lafayette, Indiana, USA. He grew up in a modest working-class environment with his family. His father worked as an engraver while his mother was employed at a telephone company. Unfortunately, when Izzy was 8 years old, his parents divorced, leaving a profound emotional impact on his childhood. Despite facing family difficulties, Izzy found solace and joy in music and outdoor activities in the small town where he was raised. Izzy's interest in music began at an early age. He idolized legendary artists like Bob Dylan, Pink Floyd, Alice Cooper, and Led Zeppelin, which significantly shaped his musical preferences. However, the biggest influence came from his paternal grandmother, who was a drummer in a local jazz swing band. Watching her play music passionately inspired young Izzy to explore the world of music. Eventually, he convinced his parents to buy him a drum set as his first instrument. Playing drums marked the starting point of his musical journey before he eventually switched to guitar. During his time at Jefferson High School in Lafayette, Izzy wasn't particularly interested in academics, often earning D-average grades. Nevertheless, he managed to graduate in 1980, making him the only original Guns N' Roses member to hold a high school diploma. It was also in high school that he met William Bruce Bailey, who would later become known as Axl Rose. Their friendship blossomed through a shared passion for rock music, and they spent time playing music together in garages. This friendship eventually laid the foundation for the formation of Guns N' Roses a few years later. After graduating high school, Izzy felt Lafayette was too small for his big dreams. He decided to move to Los Angeles in the early 1980s to pursue a serious music career. The city was a fertile ground for young musicians eager to make a name in the music industry. In LA, Izzy faced various challenges, from financial struggles to the fierce competition in the music scene. However, his determination to succeed remained unwavering. He began performing at various nightclubs and joined several bands before eventually reuniting with Axl Rose to form Hollywood Rose, which became the foundation of Guns N' Roses. Career and success. Izzy's contribution to the distinctive GNR sound is undeniable, as his solid rhythm guitar playing perfectly complemented Slash's explosive lead guitar. Izzy Stradlin played a key role in Guns N' Roses' success, not only as a rhythm guitarist but also as a primary songwriter. He significantly contributed to the creation of some of the band's iconic tracks, including Mr. Brownstone, Think About You, and the legendary ballad Patience. Izzy also co-wrote songs like You Could Be Mine and Don't Cry, which became major hits during the Use Your Illusion era. Additionally, he served as the lead vocalist on tracks such as Dust and Bones, 14 Years, and Double Talk and Jive. Izzy's honest and straightforward songwriting brought a unique balance to Guns N' Roses' music, helping define the band's signature sound during their peak. However, immense success also brought significant challenges. The pressures of the music industry, tensions among band members, and a hard-partying lifestyle began affecting the band's internal dynamics. Though Izzy initially struggled with drug and alcohol addiction during the band's early years, he eventually chose to get sober and lead a healthier life. This lifestyle shift created a rift between him and other band members who continued to indulge in the wild rock and roll lifestyle. On August 27, 1989, Izzy Stradlin was involved in a controversial incident on a flight from Indianapolis to Los Angeles. After being bitten by his mother's dog earlier that day and being moved from first class to economy, Stradlin became angry when he had to wait too long to use the plane's restroom. In frustration, he lit a cigarette in the non-smoking area, verbally abused a flight attendant, and urinated on the galley floor in front of other passengers. Upon landing in Phoenix for a layover, Stradlin was arrested and charged with public disturbance. The incident became one of the most notorious moments in the band's history and garnered widespread media attention. In November 1991, amid the Use Your Illusion World Tour, Izzy Stradlin made the monumental decision to leave Guns N' Roses. His departure was driven by dissatisfaction with the band's internal dynamics, conflicts with management, and frustration with Axl Rose's unpredictable behavior, including his notorious lateness to shows. In interviews, Izzy revealed that he had grown uncomfortable with the increasingly toxic atmosphere within the band, which no longer aligned with his life principles. Post-GNR, Izzy didn't abandon music entirely. He quickly formed a new band, Izzy Stradlin and the Juju Hounds, releasing their debut album in 1992. The album featured a more laid-back sound with classic rock, blues, and reggae influences. Tracks like Shuffle It All and Somebody Knockin' received positive reviews from critics and fans, proving Izzy could stand on his own outside of GNR's shadow. Throughout his solo career, Izzy released several other albums such as 117 Degrees, River, and Like a Dog, showcasing his musical exploration across genres, including country rock and blues. Although his solo work didn't achieve the same commercial success as his time with GNR, they displayed his creativity and musical integrity. Izzy occasionally rejoined Guns N' Roses for special appearances, performing with them during the Chinese Democracy Tour in 2006 and 2012, playing some of the classic tracks he had written. However, when GNR announced the massive Not in This Lifetime reunion tour in 2016, Izzy opted out due to disagreements over profit sharing. Since then, Izzy has chosen a life far from the public eye. He maintains strict privacy and rarely appears in the media. His music releases have become sporadic, with a few digital singles like Walkin' Song and FP Money in 2016. But he no longer actively tours or performs live. Instead, he spends his time indulging in hobbies like motorcycle racing and skateboarding, enjoying a quieter life away from the chaos of the music industry. Despite his absence from the stage, Izzy Stradlin's contributions to rock music remain highly regarded by fans and critics. He is remembered as the creative force that helped build Guns N' Roses' musical foundation, and though he chose life away from the spotlight, his musical legacy endures in the hearts of rock fans worldwide. Wealth. As of February 2025, Izzy Stradlin's net worth is estimated to be around $30 million, the result of his successful and influential music career. Most of his wealth comes from his role as the rhythm guitarist and songwriter for Guns N' Roses, where he played a significant part in the success of the legendary album Appetite for Destruction, which sold over 30 million copies worldwide. His contributions to the albums Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2 further solidified his position as one of the band's key songwriters. After leaving GNR in 1991, Izzy continued his musical journey by forming Izzy Stradlin and the Juju Hounds and releasing several solo albums, further expanding his sources of income. Despite choosing to live away from the public eye, royalties from his work with Guns N' Roses and his solo projects remain his primary source of income, maintaining his financial stability to this day. Hobbies. Beyond music, Izzy Stradlin has several hobbies that showcase his adventurous and free-spirited nature. After leaving Guns N' Roses in 1991, Izzy returned to his hometown of Lafayette, Indiana, to enjoy a quieter life away from the entertainment world's chaos. However, his adventurous spirit remained strong. He built a private motorcycle racing circuit near his home, where he could indulge his passion for motorbikes, tinkering with engines, and experiencing the adrenaline of racing on a track he designed himself. In addition to motorcycle racing, Izzy is also an avid skateboarder. This hobby has been a part of his life since his youth, even before achieving fame with Guns N' Roses. Skateboarding provides him with a sense of freedom and serves as the perfect escape from the pressures of the music world. He is often seen spending his free time skateboarding around his neighborhood, far from the media's watchful eyes. Though he now rarely appears in public and maintains a low profile, Izzy Stradlin's life is filled with activities that bring him joy. He has found peace in balancing music and his hobbies, living life on his own terms, far from the expectations of the entertainment industry. Current lifestyle. In 2016, Guns N' Roses fans initiated a petition urging Izzy Stradlin, the former guitarist and one of the band's founding members, to return to the stage. This petition reflected the longing and hopes of the fan community for Stradlin to rejoin the Guns N' Roses lineup. However, Stradlin did not participate in the Not in This Lifetime reunion tour that began in 2016. In a statement made in 2018, he revealed that disagreements during the negotiation process were the main reason for his absence from the tour. Additionally, former Guns N' Roses manager Alan Niven disclosed that Stradlin had attended a soundcheck with the band during the reunion tour but ultimately decided not to proceed with his participation. Despite efforts from fans and some initial steps toward a reunion, differing perspectives and unresolved negotiations appear to have been the primary barriers to Izzy Stradlin's return to Guns N' Roses. Izzy Stradlin is famous not only for his contributions to the world of rock music, but also for his strong commitment to keeping his private life strictly guarded. Despite achieving immense fame with Guns N' Roses, Izzy chose to step away from the media spotlight and live a quieter life. He was once married to Annika Kreuter, a Swedish biologist and environmentalist, but their marriage ended in divorce in May 2001 in California. Since then, information about his romantic life has been very limited, reflecting his desire to maintain privacy. To this day, not much is known about his relationship status or whether he is married. Even his place of residence remains a mystery to the public. However, in 2016, it was reported that Izzy was living near Ojai, California, a peaceful small town far from the chaos of the entertainment world. This lifestyle choice highlights Izzy's character as a musician who values tranquility and personal freedom over the glare of fame.